All right, I'm gonna push you a little. 3,
Okay.
2, 1, push. That's all right.
That one's on. That one's on me. That one's on me.
When you move, do you like to be the guy walking back or the guy walking forward?
So when I'm moving furniture, if it's me and a guy, I'm the guy looking forward. If it's like me and my wife, I'm the guy backing up.
That's the way it's got to
That
be.
makes, yeah.
Unfortunately.
But if it's not my wife, I'm trying to find any excuse to be the guy who's backing up because you do like 10% of the work. You're just basically hands.
No, dude, the guy backing up does most of the work.
No,
I
you
think
so?
unless you're if you're going up a
no.
staircase, the guy walking up does more work. But if you're moving otherwise, the guy walking backwards is doing most of the work.
But don't you? Yeah, I guess it depends on the furniture. I'm just trying to think of like furniture I move with my wife, which like there's never a time, and like I am very like pro-wife, you know, like 99.9% of the time, like anything she asks, I'm like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The one thing that gets me is, hey, let's just move this furniture to see what it looks like. And I'm like, I'm like Affleck face. It's not like, hey, let's move. We're gonna move it permanently. I'm like, let's just move it to see what it looks like. And I'm like, oh, you know, I'm like, how do you avoid that situation?
I tank it, but I have the same mental reaction that you have.
Just because I know there's at least a 75% chance that the experimental move is going back to how things initially started.
I think it's nice that the layout of the house gets refreshed from time to time, even if I have no prior notice of it. But then does it make me the bad guy to not know where stuff is after everything's been like degossed? All of a sudden it's where it always is, except where it always is in the jar is now moved to like the other side of the house. Is behind a vase on top of the TV table or something like that.
So what's one of your go-to items that you like use every day that has been moved, that like it's important to you important on a like efficiency day-to-day basis?
We can't keep Tide pens in the same location, and I'm guilty of it too. But I try to be very, very diligent about like if I take a Tide pen out to spot clean a stain, I put it right back in like the little tea container that we keep all of our miscellaneous stuff in.
Okay.
And then I go back 2 weeks later, I need the Tide pen, no Tide pens. You know what I started to do? I bought one, and I kept it in my desk. And now I've got my own Tide pen. So if I don't see a Tide pen in the tea table or the teapot, I say, not my problem. I go into my drawer and I use my own Tide pen.
Can I ask you, and this is, as someone who's never used a Tide pen, what is it used for, like on a day-to-day basis or weekly?
Imagine like you were brushing your teeth and you dribbled a little toothpaste on your shirt. You didn't notice for like 5 minutes. You just take a Tide pen and you go like, and then it's good to go. It cleans the stain without you having to change your shirt or get your whole shirt wet in the sink to try to like clean it.
Wait, do you have to get the pen wet or is it magic?
It has wetness inside of it. You push down the pen and it releases like some detergent, some spot cleaner.
Is this just come out in the past couple months or something?
Probably like 10, 12 years or something like that.
You know how much Affleck face I've had because of that? It's not fun. Like, you've been sitting on this. I thought like I've seen him in the grocery store, but I'm like, oh, that's just for laundry stuff. You know, like, you know, you throw sheets in the laundry. I'm like, it's adjacent to that. I didn't know it like has like I would keep one of those nearby at all times.
Dude, that now you understand my frustration from time to time.
So where was the teapot initially located before it was?
Well, no, it was just that's more of a hypothetical than anything else. But it's like,
okay,
you know what I'm talking about.
So when your Tide pen is missing, right? Hypothetical. How do you breach that topic with Kate so that it's not inflammatory, but also like kind of sending the message like, hey, we gotta be moving this stuff around all the time. Hey. Sorry.
Yeah,
or do you just tank it?
No. Usually I'll have some kind of smart aleck comment.
Like what?
Like, well, right now you're saying I don't use it. It's you. See, that's probably true, but it doesn't feel like it's me because I feel like I'm the guy who always puts it back. Now I had the same complaint about like the pen that we keep in the living room, and then I realized that I had taken it in order to make notes and blueprints. That's for sure.
And was it like a special Kate pen, or she likes the?
Well, you know how it is. You know, you got to run the whole household through the calendar. So the pen stays on top of the calendar. So when you got stuff to add to the calendar, the pen is right there.
You went for you. That's the single most important pen in the house.
It really is like needing gas and taking it out of the car, and then being like, "I'll put the gas back in the car later." It wasn't a tactical move on my part. That's for sure.
So did you notice? Shoot, did you notice it, or did Kate hit you with, "Hey, where's the pen"?
Kate hit me with, "Hey, where's the pen?" I think she was like, "I'd like to put some stuff on the calendar. It sure would be nice if the pen was here."
And your reaction was, "Shoot."
My reaction was, "You got me."
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not perfect in the house, but I think she would acknowledge that, especially given time, I take responsibility for my own mistakes in the house.
I feel like that's our job. That's like our number one job, is to own up to everything immediately.
Yes.
And like there's never a time where, even, like, say you're like partially at stake, you got to take the full stake.
You take it, yeah. And I default to the idea that, like, my base case is that I'm wrong. So if I get called out for, like, being responsible for something in the house, even if I don't think it's my domain, I'm like, she's probably right on this one. Which is why I take it personally when I know it's not my domain. Because I feel like I gotta fight for the last little dignity I've got left in that situation.
Well, that's why we stream, so that when people chat and tell us what to do, we tell them they're wrong, because we don't get to do that in our real life.
I definitely think there's some validity to that.
Oh, almost had it. Hey, do you want to say hi to Ryan? Yeah, I just got to tell you, hold on 1 second. My wife just came in, brought some food unasked for.
Love
you
that.
don't come on stream because you have stuff on that identifies where we live. But
Hi, Ryan.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
We're good. We're carrying the glass.
Oh.
Check this out.
Wow. You guys having fun?
So far, so good. Yeah. Talking shop.
Yeah. All right. How's the fam?
Good. Kids at school right now.
Guess what Ryan taught me about?
What?
Tide.
Yeah, are you aware of Tide pens?
Very aware. I live on planet Earth.
Oh, that's so real. Dan's way behind the times.
He is. We only have like 5 in our house right now.
Oh, the truth comes out.
Uh-huh. Oh, Des wants to say hi too. All right, tell everyone I said hi, Ryan.
Will do. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
How your teams doing so far?
Decent.
Decent. Love that. How about the Pistons made the playoffs this year, right?
Yeah.
How'd they do?
Bad.
Bad. Oh, well. Hey, my favorite hockey team didn't even make the playoffs. So you got me beat there. Yeah, they're not very good. And then, get this, our coach actually quit. That's how bad we are. Usually the coach gets fired, but he said, "I've had enough of this nonsense," and he left.
Ask him if he has any appropriate.
Do I have any school appropriate jokes?
Do I have any school appropriate jokes? Okay. What does a T-Rex do when he's asleep?
I don't know.
Dino snore.
I don't get it.
Get it? It's like
No.
dinosaur, but with a snore.
Oh, I get it.
It's pretty good.
Bye.
Bye. I got lucky.
Thanks for obliging.
Dude, my daughter told me that one yesterday. I was lucky that I had one in the chamber.
I think if she would have told Des that, he would have laughed. I think there's just like a kid code.
Yeah, I mean, she owned the joke, right? Like, I don't know if she wrote it, but she told it better than I did, for sure.
I had a little bit of. So I remember I told you about my real life +2 and the F-250. I had a real life -2 at the Minecraft movie theater.
No.
So it's like a Sunday. It's like a Sunday at a random time. The theater is packed. It's still packed. I'm like, okay, man, this is why we're here, right? Like I'm telling my sons before, like they've been laughing about chicken jockey. They still don't know what it is. And so I'm anticipating the moment. I don't know what it's, and I'm like, okay, guys, when you see, this is the only part I know. Like when you see like the wrestling ring, it's gonna happen. Okay, so I'm waiting. The wrestling ring shows up. I lean over to my son. Hey, he's about to say it. My other son, he's about to say it. And so like I'm like priming them. I'm like, all right, boys, like get ready. Like this is the moment. Jack Black comes on. He utters and I yell, chicken jockey.
Oh,
my sons look at me like I'm crazy, and no one else in the theater said chicken jockey. I was -2 embarrassment and disappointment because that's the whole reason I wanted to see the movie, and it didn't happen.
You were the only guy who said chicken jockey?
And there's kids in there. I don't know what it was. I'm like, I told my sons to like let them know this is the moment, and they left me out there too and looked at me.
Oh man, that's so good.
But that's like when you saw Minecraft, didn't you hear at least a couple people say
everybody but us, it seemed like, shouted chicken jockey at the screen.
So that was my Minecraft movie.
You know, there were probably some people in there who were like, I've been waiting a month and a half for the hype to die down to take my kids to see Minecraft so I didn't have to deal with chicken jockey. And wouldn't you know it,
it was a fun experience though.
That is actually so good though. And you like, so when the lights came up, did you get out of there like ASAP?
I just tanked it.
Yeah.
I
mean, like only the people within like 10 people of you knew it was you. You know what you should have done? You should have right after that been like, who said that? Then on the way out, people would have been like, hey, thanks for standing up for the rest of the crowd.
I was expecting the theater on a Sunday midday to not even be packed. So when I saw it was packed, you can only imagine my anticipation, which made the sting hurt even more.
Man, for sure. Like that's when I saw Avengers Endgame Thursday at midnight, you know? And then the dude behind me had the Thanos glove where every 5 minutes when he'd reach in for popcorn, I would hear until eventually the dude next to him was like, hey, can you turn your glove off? If that dude, when Captain America grabbed Mjolnir and proved that he was worthy enough to hold it, if that dude hadn't stood up and clapped, I would have felt betrayed. So I can put myself in your shoes 100%. I don't know, Librarian just typed, I'm married. Can I say something? I actually have come to believe that you are married because I think that is the funniest outcome. It's actually like less funny if you were pretending to be married than if everybody believed you were pretending to be married, but you're actually married. Why would that be funny? Your work-life balance is all messed up, man. My wife's got she's got a yellow moon on Discord. What am I supposed to do? Saw it and then I saw it say, yellow moon means she's away. None of you stand so tall. Yellow moon means no Discord call. It's a yellow moon. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yellow, yellow.